All right, welcome back to Campaign 17, and I'm getting my bearings here, so allow me to get this. I think that this was the last battle here. This was kind of unexpected. I think it was that, but bear with me here. Yeah, that seems right. All right, you're doing that. Whoa-ho-ho. Offensive all the time, buddy. Evans, same thing. Yeah, we'll keep you in scouting. All right, we'll see where they... Well, they're going to end up there, so... Well, we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Georgia is still, I think, a priority. Right, all right. So we have stuff going on in Georgia. We're trying to find the Union, and then I remember I was trying to get the so-called Hill Brothers, only so-called by me, and we were trying to deal something with this beefy Third Corps here. Okay, so this hill is... All right, I got it now. It's all come back to me. Okay, take you out of scouting and then get you to move here, or at least try to force march your way over. We will see. I think I've remarked in each of the last 6 or 7 of these yeah, okay. Yeah, that I can't get more than 5, maybe 10 minutes into an episode before we got a battle, but this one is actually my fault. Yeah, and still there's somehow a 9 hours difference, but in my defense, I was bringing together 2 corps, though I didn't bring the army commander. I think I left him up there in Nashville, but it's fine. I think he would probably have moved slower than a lot of these folks anyway, so we're in here. I'll try to use this opportunity to turn down the sound in game, so you only lose some of your hearing. But we'll see what we get, and it might be another one of those battles where we might have to play it cagey, but if they're still kind of shook from their last encounter, we might be able to beat them. And I think the reason why they had to fall back last time was because I defeated a smaller force they were supposed to reinforce, and when they fell back, this larger Third Corps had to fall back as well. What have I been blessed with here? So the Union's got that, so I have to attack. Ugh. Well, this is my problem. I'll bring it back in. All right, so we are still plugging along here, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get war now. We took this point here. As soon as we arrived at this point, then the Union started coming up, so I thought that was odd. We actually had ordered both of the regular divisions to come to this crossroads just, I guess, north of Shiloh Church. Now that I see what's up, I don't like that look at all, and so we're going to have to figure things out here. We actually pulled ahead in the balance bar, I think just by regular old marching. So I'm guessing that was a morale thing that was affected by probably us entering the battle with too little. All right, and so our reinforcements end up down here, which is rough. I mean, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. We have to attack. So yeah, none of this looks good. There is a sunken road over here. Let's see if we can get Bonham. I don't know where we could get Bonham in good order, but I don't need you here for this because I don't think there's too much to see at this point. My guess is that day 1 is just going to be a lot of moving around, jockeying for position, and we're going to have to try to make our move on day 2. All right, so whether I intended for it to start now, it has started now, so we might as well make the best of it. Wharton's Cav is here. The Union moved really well and kind of assertively when it saw that I had taken the Purdy Road. I was a little intimidated, but it's now... It has divisions from here to here, and so the group that's around the Shiloh Church, this is one of my long-standing complaints about the AI, is that it just does not react to being flanked. It has to know where we came in, just like I would know where they came in. At least I would think so. And it knows it has units in front. And these folks look like they're moving. I mean, it's on so that I can actually see where they intend to move. And yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, they're on defensive stance, but they're going to go up and try to mess with Wharton a bit there. That's okay with me. While this is happening, we can take free time. If you know you want to give division level orders when folks get moving. You can try to detach the artillery if that's something you're comfortable doing, something you want to do. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll do it with them. We can speed things up here. I don't... Famous last words, but I don't think we're that imperiled. Anyways, from AP Hill, we have both of his cav brigade. Oh. So we can't move them too much. We'll see if we can move the other ones, but I plan to kind of back cap there on that position, but it looks like, just as I was saying, the AI was not being aggressive enough. They have, they've gotten a bit more aggressive here. I don't know if they know that this is kind of where all my forces are supposed to kind of show up in a kind of crescent. Not quite around Shiloh Church, actually down to Rhea Field here, but I'm really not sure how close AP Hill's forces truly are. Now I have Cav, and so I want them on the flank eventually, so we might as well go while... actually, it's probably just quicker to give them an attack order like that. And if Wharton runs, it is what it is. I'm not sure what they're showing on here. Yeah, it's less of a minor victory than it used to be. But I'm rooting for the AI in the best ways possible. To just do things that seem a little bit more reasonable. This is, I don't know if this is the double line stuff or what it is that's throwing them, but they were perfectly right when their idea was to send those other brigades up and engage this brigade. Even if they're in a defensive stance overall, they can still advance and engage. Maybe it's because they're detecting what's happening out here. I don't know. Alright, we'll try to keep this in front of us, but they look like they're pretty much gone anyways, so... We'll turn to deal with them, but I don't know. I think it's a mistake. Although I didn't even see that battery there. Well, that's probably going to cause the Cav to run. Cav hate getting hit by Artie. All right. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Probably what I told them to do, but I'll just say I have no idea what they're doing. Alright, where's our cab down here? So, man, both of these... What direction are we headed here? Alright, they're heading positive, that's good. And they're heading a little bit positive. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, I think they need to keep turning, although I guess they could possibly flank this position here. Alright, bottom. Let's try to get everybody ready to shoot at medium range. I don't know how much longer. Yeah, they don't look like they have that much longer. They look like they might stay there for a bit, so let's try to give them the old bombardment. Yep, they broke. I don't know what this is, this whole blinking stable thing. I think what we'll do, just because I don't know what's up here, we're going to send those 2 cav brigades off like that. Jeez, Bonham. Okay, we're going to send Haggard up here. I have no idea what you're doing, man. Just stop. No idea what he's doing. Why they're backtracking. Holy moly. I have no idea what happened to them. I have no idea what that was. I was wondering if they had... I was wondering if they had 30-pound parrots, because the AI does love 30-pound parrots. I don't know. I may have to eliminate the project. Not because they routed that battery, but just go with rifled guns. And they can use 3-inch, because 20 and 30 pounds, apparently, if I read Earl Hess correctly, it's not really field guns. All right, we have them moving there. Are we just, are we stuck here? Are we tired? Something? No, just, we got a lot of mud on our shoes here. Alright, I'm much happier with the AI's redeployment here. Right, this is pretty much keeping me in front of them. I want these guys to go pick on that artillery. Wait, we also have 30-pound parrots? Did I? That makes more sense. I'm missing something obvious to get them to keep their ranges. I thought I gave it out to both hills. I think these guys should just attack my cav. I mean, we could probably just charge them out. Alright, they're going to try to do their thing. And I mean, the whole point of this is to just keep this left back and try to pinch the middle here. All right. We're going to send them in. Man, these guys have not recovered much. I was worried that those guys might be getting mauled. It looked like they were. I'm guessing I probably have to move these guys back. I'm guessing they probably are out of ammo. How we doing? Alright, my guess is by the time they get their order, they should be ready to come back. Oh, this is why I want people to keep their ranges. And when we say go medium... Well, it does say medium range. I don't know what the issue is. Alright, so we broke them. Now we gotta try to get these guys. I'm not sure what this is. Or what that is, but yeah. I was not sure at all how this was going to go coming into this. I looked at those lines and I was like, holy moly, I think I'm going to lose. But I guess they have a morale problem. I think I put those guys in attack formation too early. I think Smith had pair of brigades I was going to try to bring up. Yeah, there he is. Maybe we'll throw them up here to make sure we win up top. Oh, Hancock is stable. Actually, yeah. These guys got to be doing something here. Here, I'll help them out. I don't think my cav has arrived yet. Oh, yeah, they did. Never mind. But at least if they win here, they have a chance to then turn and try to fight another brigade there, and maybe another one against my cav. Not sure what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Looks like NTW3 graphics, where everything's moving in slow-mo. I think they just had really low morale at the start of that battle. It's the only thing that makes sense to me in terms of why they folded so quickly, because they had good ground, they had good numbers, right? This is relatively even numbered battle, especially since they shot off my cav at the beginning. So they had the victory points, and they even got their facing right. So I think it was just a matter of morale. All right, what did we learn here? Enemy has suffered, let's see, 462 killed. So that's like 1,200 that won't come back for them, or at least not for a while. Our casualties total 700 killed. Wow, we took 700 killed. They took 462 killed. So not great. Not great, but it's a win, right? And at this point, we got to take those where we can get them. Anything that might keep national morale high, but again, with the casualties, it's probably not too great. And yeah, we just ran DH Hill out of readiness. So, well, only barely, but he is out of readiness, and so we're gonna have to figure out what to do. But Hill has AP Hill has a little bit little bit left in them. Man, the Union... I did telegraph and advertise my plan in advance, so it's not too surprising that we see them in there. But yeah, it's Maury who has the Hill brothers under command there. So, all right, Hall's Corps... They've slipped in terms of readiness. It is what it is. And... Right, so those are those two. All right. All right, so that actually might help my national morale or national support. I forget which one it is, because I changed it in the underlying game because it's actually a pretty good policy for the Union, and it seemed like it was a bit undercosted. So I think that ended up being huge. Yeah, because I think we went from 50 to 52 for the win, and then I think we got +5 national morale for that. So that we haven't been this high in national morale probably since I took over. Morale of our armies is terrible, even though we're winning on the battlefield. So go figure. Projects. All right, we can do the second improved credit rating. My inclination is now... I don't think we're going to get another take of it before the war's over. Maybe, and maybe I didn't have to phase it all out right away, but that should help, not just with the actual credit rating, but then with the outlook, since we're going to reduce the amount of subsidies that we've taken, or that we're going to project to need in the next year. For politics, it's only 25 million a year. We're pretty close to another propaganda. We'll probably continue with that one because I expect things certainly to go into 1864, but I don't know. I don't know about the whole improved credit rating. If it makes sense to try to hold out for a third take. I mean, yeah, that emancipation helped us. It's going to help the Union, but yeah, that helped us in at least one respect. All right. Alfred Colquitt is getting his stuff back together. So let me think. We haven't looked at Arkansas in a while. No way. No way. Or is that headquarters that kept getting stuck? No, that's an actual real force. Apparently. Allegedly. Well, I'm not too sure what to say. Ships constructed, so we did a bunch. That must have been a bunch of cotton clads to rebuild our tattered armada here. Yeah, so it's still their stupid HQ down here. This is one of the things. It happened in the CSA in a Union campaign of mine. I think they kept getting stuck on one of my forts in Delaware, and they just lost the battle like 25 times in the war. And I think that was one of the things that really helped. So what do you all have? You are all actually ready to fly, so you don't need anything. Oh, you know what? Let's turn up the in-game there, since we have it. How's this? I don't know if this is the same group or not, but both of those look good. And so we just got to see where. Looks like they're doing some work up here. So we're going to go up here. We're going to try to not hit that fort. That's Corpus Christi. That's Savannah. Yep. Both those are really good. I was wondering if I had the idea to create a third squadron that would operate in and around these forts. How is the Third Corps still able to go? I put Maury there. Alright, so they're getting provision from here. How good is... Uh-oh. It's funny, because that's exactly what I was wondering. Officer rehabilitated. So this is going to be the same battle. I wonder if it's going to be actually a battle, or if it's just going to end up with me losing because all I have is an HQ. But usually when the first force in is an HQ, they'll give you your next corps. But both my corps are supposed to show up at the same time. So I'm not too sure what we're going to get here. And I'm not sure how long I want this video to run. We're already at 37 minutes. This is going to be a big old battle, and if it's going to be another Shiloh battle, I'm inclined to say, let's save that for the next episode. We almost got a little bit of campaign play underway. Joe Hooker referring to himself as Joe Hooker. Man, this looks oddly familiar. This looks really, really oddly familiar. All right, let me see what the situation is. All right, so this might be like a day one action, and then we'll go to day two for the following episode. Bonham, as usual, just flew right up. Haygood, he, like he did the day before, he was a ways back. It's the exact same 2 points. Yeah, Purdy. I didn't cap it this time, but as soon as the cav there, Wharton, yeah, Wharton's cav went too far forward, the CSA already opened up, or the Union already opened up on him, and is now advancing. So I'm wondering if it's going to be like it was last time. But I think we have to hold. So Bonham's tossing out some skirmishers. We're moving the cav to the side here and kind of waiting on reinforcements to show up. So I think it's going to be quite a bit of waiting, and that's why I might have more to show you. Maybe not, but you can at least watch how the Union approaches this. See what we can learn about the AI, but we see some folks are cracked down there. Was that us? That was partially us, yeah. Oops, we gotta fix the sound here. There we go. There we go. Alright, we got Cav. We'll have these guys get down. Hopefully they're not obscuring their own artillery from being able to help them. Oh! They know better. All right, if there's nothing interesting to watch here, then we're gonna call this one. Yeah, I don't think they can shoot through friendlies. I think that's the concern. Come on, man. We'll just let them do their thing. It's so hard to resist the temptation to just want to throw that division in, but there's so much here waiting for them. It's not a good idea, but I just see their backs to the water. There's a chance they'll get a little mucked up there and stuck on each other. But I think I don't think that's going to work as planned. I don't know. I feel like as the Union, you got to attack here. I mean, if you don't wipe this division before reinforcements get here, and then before the other corps gets here, what's the plan? Huh. Huh. It's the only dispatch we received at all? Alright, we did not get oh, wait. No, we didn't get skirmishers from Ripley. Not this battle. We have ourselves a stare off here. Or maybe the Union is just waiting for the last unit to get into position before it pushes. But I think this kind of waiting works to to my advantage a bit more than... Yeah, but maybe not. I mean, who knows here? We'll move them back. We'll move them up. They are sitting on the victory points, so there is that. I don't remember. I guess they'll give me one corps, but not the other, which is all right. 9 hours. So they ain't going to show up today. They might show up tomorrow or during the overnight period. All right, so that's Maury. So that's the army commander. Yeah. I mean, one thing you could sometimes do in these situations is try to spread out your HQs. But, you know, if they come in like over here, I think they're going to be too far away to spread those HQs out. I could try something like this and see if we can get them in on day 2, but I'm not sure. I kind of want to end the episode, but it kind of looks like the Union is sometimes thinking about attacking. I don't know. I guess I can learn something about their intentions here, but it seems like they're pretty content to sit on the victory points. They now have themselves in a line, and I'm content to wait for reinforcements, at the end of which we should have superior numbers. And I think we learned at the beginning of this battle that, yeah, we have a significant morale advantage. So we just want to try to get in combat when we can, but we're not going to throw away our numbers advantage by only going in with half a force. So... are they doing something? I don't think so. I think this is going to be the end of this episode. You'll probably be able to tell because, well... yeah. I don't know. If there is more to this episode, I'll have it go... or if there's more to this battle, I'll have it go into the next episode. At this point, who knows? The Union may just endlessly redeploy here. And that doesn't make for a great video. So anyways... it's interesting. We're making progress. I guess we're going to have to test and see whether we can keep that progress up in the next episode, but we are moving.